So in firewalls, we have two different types of techniques. One is packet filtering routers and proxy servers. So in packet filtering routers, we can take an example of an organization uh, where the organization is using the internet connection. So we have some form of router at the boundary between the organization and the internal servers. So this will be a boundary between the untrusted network is internet form, and these clients and servers is a trusted network where it is within the organization level. So this firewall uh, filters the packets, and a router it routes these filtered packets to the client or servers inside the trusted network. So many of these routers can be configured to reject packets that the organization does not want to allow into its trusted network. This is a simple but effective way to lower organizations' risk from the untrusted networks. So one of the drawback of this type of system includes lack of auditing and strong authentication. The complexity of this type of filtered routers can degrade the network's performance. So this is a typical architecture of packet filtering routers. Coming to proxy servers, these are a form of applications which run on the client and the internet, between those two, the client and the internet. So this type of software, the application firewall, is also known as proxy server. So uh, usually when you buy a system, they'll be asking to have a firewall application to be installed in your system, so that they'll give a validity of 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. So these softwares usually acts as a proxy servers between the client and the internet. So whatever information which comes from the internet to the to the client will be passed from the proxy servers. So let's take an example of an organization that runs a web server. So this as our organization, a local or a trusted network which runs a web server to direct user traffic by installing proxy server configuration with the registered domains URL. This proxy server receives the requests from web pages, accesses the web server on behalf of the external client, and returns the requested pages to the user. These servers can store the most recent accessed pages in their internal cache, and this cache, these proxy servers are also called as cache servers. So this when the user requests for any data from the organization, this is a trusted network, it checks whether it's already present in the proxy server, which is the cache, or this proxy server also has a disk capacity of storing the data of some size. So this proxy server will be having some data. If it is not present in this proxy server, the server requests the client using HTTP response, and the client or the server, and thus the same information will be transferred to the proxy server, keeps a copy, and the another copy will be sent to the user. So when again the user tries to access the same data, it will be checked from the proxy server and it will be given. Proxy server also has an advantage of decreasing the user level traffic. So the user experience will be more faster than the usual.